Amazon private label selling is the most rewarding and riskiest of the Amazon selling models. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can eliminate most of the risk, expedite how quickly you can start making profits while still building a brand. So let's do this. PL Wholesale Hybrid is where you can get an existing brand with lots of search traffic on Amazon, already being sold successfully by other Amazon sellers, and strategically adding it to your private label product offering. You can take advantage of the massive amounts of search traffic that this existing brand will have on day one, while still building your own brand and accessing brand registry. To understand how to get started with the PL hybrid model, you first need to understand what each part of this hybrid equation is, and then what it is not. Private label is the most rewarding and riskiest of the Amazon selling models. It's the model I'm the most passionate and successful in, but make zero mistake about it, it is extraordinarily risky for somebody just starting off and requires more money to start than any of the other Amazon selling models. You come up with an idea, you do your absolute best to validate it, and then you need to bring this thing to life. You're responsible for the photos, for the video, for the UPC codes, for the trademarks, for the packaging, and then all of the paid advertising, the troubleshooting, the ranking, it goes on and on. Even after all this, most people are not successful. The few that are successful then have to place an even larger reorder, start assuming that, and focus on scaling, which, if you're not familiar with that sexy word they call scaling, it's synonymous with barely paying yourself, the owner, anything, until one day, if you're lucky, you successfully exit your business for a nice multiple. Your PL starts on page 0 with nobody searching or seeing your product, and you have to fight tooth and nail to earn this rank and gain brand awareness. On the polar opposite of this is the Amazon wholesale model, where you're a reseller of existing brands. As a wholesaler, you're looking for products already being searched for on Amazon that are already getting lots of sales, and then contacting the brand, explaining you're a business interested in reselling their products, placing an order, reselling, rinse, wash, and repeat. Since the products are already selling a lot organically, you start getting sales on day numero uno of your products hitting FBA. No running ads, no need to invest in creating the listing from scratch, none of that. Just lots of sales on day number 1. The PL Wholesale Hybrid model is the marrying of these two models together in a way that is super complementary. It lets you build a brand without having to place large orders with overseas factories or needing to have a massive advertising budget. What this hybrid model is not is bundling. Difference between bundling and the PL hybrid model is that one of the items in this bundle is your own PL branded item. For example, if you get 2 different brands of flavored popcorn and combine them into a popcorn lovers variety pack, this would be a bundle because neither of these brands are yours. You are only a reseller of these 2 product SKUs in this bundle. Now, if you created a brand called Buttery Fingers, bought some low MOQ food grade gloves from AliExpress, and paired them with these 2 popcorn SKUs, you would now have a hybrid listing since your Buttery Fingers branded gloves are part of the listing. This is a critical point that differentiates bundling from PL Wholesale Hybrid. Sticking with our Buttery Fingers example, the reason why this is such an amazing opportunity versus beginning with your own brand of popcorn is that my listing is going to inherit all of the search traffic and eyeballs searching for the popular Orville Redenbacher and Pop Secret brands. Whereas if I started a brand new unknown popcorn brand, I would be starting from absolute zero. My hybrid listing here would have a popcorn people know, like, and trust. Even though my listing is starting from 0 reviews, I can still leverage the social proof established by these globally known brands. The popcorn bundle example here would really work in my opinion, but it is so not limited to just popcorn and butter blocking gloves. 3 ways I find PL Wholesale Hybrid opportunities are checking out the frequently bought together sections on Amazon, which is just exactly what that section is for, looking through frequently asked questions and reviews on Amazon, and my personal favorite is looking at the products that I actually use and finishing this with like a I wish I had statement for the products. The I wish I had exercise is the one I also do when I'm brainstorming for how to differentiate my PLs. Like, I wish my office coffee creamer had a funnel so I didn't accidentally dump too much creamer into my coffee. I wish my Lucky Charms cereal had more marshmallows in it. I wish my travel pack had an eye mask. So once I've done this, I start brainstorming what part of this product marriage I will source from an established brand and what part I'm going to make as my own PL product. So some advice here is if you're starting off with a smaller budget, then pick the simpler of the add-ons to add into your bundle as your private label. So an example would be, I wish I had a funnel to meter out a perfect amount of creamer when I'm at the office for my coffee without dumping too much creamer in my coffee. So Creating your own brand of coffee creamer is going to be a heavy investment, whereas if you're PLing a funnel to meter out the creamer, this is pennies on the dollar on AliExpress. My favorite resources for finding suppliers for both sides of this PL hybrid equation is AliExpress and PLMA. AliExpress is a buy it now, low-cost way to get small quantities of products to test and brand as your own, even butter blocking food grade gloves for your popcorn. PLMA is Private Label Manufacturers Association, and it's an event I attend every single year without fail, and it's an amazing resource for PL wholesale hybrid opportunities. Lots of Wizards of Ecom go to the show with me every single year, absolutely free, and consider this a personal invitation. If you're interested in attending the next PLMA with me, drop a comment below. I'll respond personally, and I'll add you to a group chat we have where we get together and we coordinate and we go to all these different trade shows and learning opportunities throughout the year. The single most important part of the PL wholesale hybrid model is the permission. I've seen too many people buy from a wholesaler and not disclose their plans for a hybrid listing. Not only is this extremely unprofessional, it's putting your entire listing at risk when the brand discovers it and stops supplying you. Ironically, when I've had a chance to speak to most sellers as to why they didn't reach out to the brand first and get the blessing, it's always out of fear that the brand would not sell to them because they're Amazon sellers. While it's true many brands do not want resellers selling against their main listings, it is extremely rare that they say no to getting additional sales on a totally different listing on somebody else's dime when it's going to be part of a PL wholesale hybrid model. The days of asking for forgiveness rather than permission as a strategy on Amazon have long since passed. This is another reason why I absolutely love the PLMA show. Taking the trip with us, or solo if you want, to PLMA will easily net you 30, 40, 50 or more brands who would be super excited to help you launch your PL brand. So now that you know how to easily discover PL wholesale hybrid opportunities, in the next video, I'll show you how to easily find US-based suppliers to launch your next PL or creatively pair it with a PL wholesale hybrid listing of your own. Keep crushing it.